Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Blue Archive reaction. Today we have themes 190 and 196. Yes, I had to make sure I was correct there. I will not be listening to 145, as was also in the comment by Mark here. I'll just be listening to those two because that's all really the time I've got for today. And I'm really excited about this one because there was a reply comment that said this song hits you like a truck, and please, Truck-kun, hit me. I want to be a cute anime girl in another world. Please, isekai the fuck out of me. Anyway, let's get to these songs. That was so stupid. Let's get to the songs. I need to stop being an idiot. Let's go. Oh no, it's gonna be the emotional feels. I'm gonna just let this song take me away. I'm gonna try to get into it. Separation. This is a very emotional melody. Mitsukiyo doing some work on this one. Oh, and then it just... God, the tail on that song is so long. That was like a whole 10 seconds. Good lord. Really letting you think about it on the way out. Okay, I'll agree, that does hit you like a truck. I don't even know the context of this song, and I can feel the beautiful energy and the meaning and feeling behind this song. It is a beautiful melody and some beautiful things going on in the harmony as well. I'm not going to get too into it today. I really don't have the time to whip out the keyboard and play things for you guys and like really break it apart, but in general, there are some separations happening. Like as the harmony line, the bass line will go down, and the melody line and even the harmony line matching that melody will go up. It'll separate, and it's creating this space on the piano and in the song in general that just feels like there's a yearning to get closer. Like usually you're used to those things staying more uniform in a song, and constantly throughout this, especially after that spot in the middle where it really starts to take off and the song is just so big all in that moment, and those parts getting farther apart hit a little bit harder because you can feel that physical separation in the emotion as well as like whatever may be going on in this moment of the song. I'm not sure if there are characters who are saying goodbye at this point. I would not be surprised, but at the same time it could be something like two lovers meeting up after a long time apart. I'm getting a lot of that feeling of the separation being a big part of this song due to how much separation there was between the melody and the harmonies. The bass line was constantly just kind of doing its own thing, even all the way to the end before it tailed off. And then that tail being so long, it just again makes you long for more. It makes you think that there's something more there, but there's not. And you can get into this whole philosophical discussion about what that can do to the mind, allowing there to be just too much room to make the brain go, wait, no, come back. And it's really impressive. So I think Mitsukiyo did themselves yet again. Shocker there. I say that I think in every single video I make about a Mitsukiyo song. They just really know how to pull at those heartstrings especially. But yeah, this one is gorgeous for those reasons, and I really do understand now why it feels like you're getting hit by a truck. There's just an emotional roller coaster happening, and it constantly tries to pull you back in, but you're never quite sure where that's going to end, and then it doesn't really give you one. And that's just, while it hurts a little bit, at the same time you have to respect it for the musicality it has and the story they're telling by doing so. It feels so bad, but it feels so good. It's such a hard thing to feel like you're not satisfied by the end of a song, but also understand that that is the point that the musician is trying to make, the composer is trying to get you to feel more and really give you that tug at your heartstrings. So again, Mitsukiyo, fantastic job here. And I guess now we'll be hearing Getsurin by Nor, so a completely different composer. I'm not sure if this is going to be related in tone at all, but if it's something this beautiful beautiful, I would actually be really surprised. I don't think I've ever heard Nor do a really beautiful song. I think they've mostly just done electronic stuff, more fun stuff. So that might be interesting, but I guess I won't know if I don't listen. Ooh, we chill, but it's not sad. Oh, spoke too soon. No, it's still really not sad, just more chill. I was really worried about that chord there because that could go anywhere. It could make the song really depressing. Same with that one. The organ notes are very interesting here. Just holding on to those through this whole section. Kind of wonder what that's about. Ooh. Very interesting. And then it just ends right there. What was that at the end? Well, Nor, okay, you caught me off guard there. So like I said, this one was really chill. I was kind of trying to figure out what those like long sounds were in there. I'm pretty sure it was a synth organ of some sort, but I think it's just there to be a drone, which if you don't know what a drone tone is, it's literally just an elongated whole note that's just held pretty much throughout an entire song. It's the same principle that like bagpipes follow. They use that drone constantly throughout, or even something like an accordion kind of has a similar thing as well. While that is definitely more of a tonally adjustable thing, bagpipes tend to have more of a consistent drone. Another one that might be worth mentioning as an example is a hurdy-gurdy, something that's just constantly making a note that you can adjust and change if you want to, but largely there's not really much of a need to, except for following the overall melody. And that's an interesting thing to do for a song that's not using really any of those instruments directly. I'm trying to figure out what the point of the melody at the end is. This was so relaxing. Like, I might be trying to read too far into this, and maybe there really isn't a meaning to this song, but there was a similar longing to it that the other song had, but it was much more relaxed, much more calm. This feels like after you had that big emotional spur from the first one, and you're just sitting at the side of a lake and just kind of reflecting on the choices that got you to where you are. It's a different sort of loneliness, a different sort of relaxation. It definitely hits a completely different tone. And that might just be because it's two separate composers. They might be trying to go for a very similar vibe, but they approach it differently. So while I'm not even sure if these songs are related in any general way, I kind of see where the connection is coming from, at very least in the sound and the energy overall. The first one was definitely more of that like emotional pressure, and this one just kind of felt more like a reflection of that moment. So if that's how they relate, that would definitely make sense, or if it's just because they sound kind of similar is why they were requested together, I would also understand that. There's really nothing else I can pull from this one as far as a meaning or a story, really. There's just nothing there that gives me a clear answer, because a lot of it is droning, which is usually just kind of an atmosphere thing. And because of that, I really am getting more of an atmosphere vibe than a story vibe, kind of like when you play a video game and there's one song that handles the story beats and the cutscenes, and the other song is just kind of what plays in the background of the city you're running through during the gameplay. It's kind of that relationship here, but again, I could be completely off on that. Either way, this was a really nice song. Very interesting hearing a drone used in a song in Blue Archive. I don't think I've heard a drone song from Blue Archive, so that was was really unique to me. But I'll stop yapping there, and thank you all so very much for watching. If you have any other songs you want me to get to, or if you want me to get to 145, that other song I didn't get to from this comment, let me know again in the comments down below what I should get to next time, and I will do my best to get to it as always. And of course, if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for those in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!